Central. Brought to you by Titleist.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the show. Kelly Tillman with two men who combined for 24 wins, and 10 of them coming on the West Coast. The perfect panel for what is sure to be a riveting finish, and maybe one that could take a while with really inclement weather looming in the distance here at Torrey Pines. Welcome to the show. Golf Central gets started. The day started with the score at 9 under par. The leader had it. It ended with the score at 9 under par. It is shared by two men. It was a fight for birdies. Bogeys coming far more easily, David.
They were, but that's we've talked about the difficulty of the South Course. You have to drive it straight. You have to put it in the fairway. The difficulty of putting these greens, you have to have such precise speed. We were talking a little bit before we just came on about we disagree with a lot what was said with putting these greens, because from certain distances, yes, hit them. From longer distances, no, you got to make sure you have access to all the hole. And John, you can speak on that a lot better than I have growing up out there. But, you know, it's kind of what you'd expect in this golf course. Unless a big bomber gets out there, hits a lot of fairways, and gives himself a lot of chances, you're not going to see a ton of birdies. And I think there's in the back of everybody's head who's playing is, what are we in for tomorrow?
Yeah, nobody really separated themselves. Some of the players shot some good scores to get up around that 9 under par, but like they said, 26 players within 5 shots. It's really anybody's ball game. But like David and I were talking about, I have a different philosophy of putting those greens, and I grew up out there, and you have to have the speed that it's going to use all access of the golf hole. If you get inside 2 or 3 feet, yeah, you can be a little more aggressive. But all those putts that you see missed the last couple days have all gone 2 or 3 or 4 feet by wrong speed. You're not supposed to do that on Seaside Poana greens. Now, when you get to the Bermuda greens of Florida, that's a different ball game.
Well, they could go 40 or 50 feet by tomorrow if the wind actually lives up to the forecast, upwards of potentially 50 miles per hour. But let's stay in the now and show you how round 3 played out. All the highlights for you, courtesy of Golf Channel and CBS. Yes, a beautiful day for a hang glider, but a tough day for a professional golfer. Really had to earn it. Scott Brown was doing just that. We pick him up at number 8 on the South Course at Torrey Pines.
Yeah, beautiful golf swing here. Pin's kind of on the front left of this green. You can use the back slope, as you see he does. Bounces it right in, feeds back a few feet, nothing but 3 feet for birdie.
A one-time winner on tour in Puerto Rico a couple of years ago. He shares the lead at 9 under. We pick him up at 10.
Scott Brown doing what he's supposed to do. Drive the ball in the fairway, get access to these hole locations. 144 yards. Nice golf shot.
Getting his birdies right now. He gets it to 10 under. Dustin Johnson started the day just 1 back, but it was trouble for him.
Big trouble here. You hit it way offline in this rough and amongst these trees, and you really have no options. And you can see there he leaves himself in another awful position. Trying to play this third shot, having to hack it out of the green. It's almost impossible at times to control the distance. You can see that was actually left as well, so now he's really in trouble.
And that would result in a double bogey. He falls to 5 under. Scott Brown bogeyed 11. Here he is at 13 for birdie.
Playing it as a 3-shot hole, and he used all the cup right there. Perfect speed. It could have gone in the right edge or right in the center. Beautiful.
To what you just explained, John. Jimmy Walker at 17 on the move.
Once he gets firing up, again, a lip in. That ball's not going to go more than 6, 8, 10 inches by. Got to use all the hole. Made a lot of birdies today and climbing up the board.
And another birdie coming at 18 to shoot 68.
Now that one went right in the center. That would have gone in anywhere.
A lot of that has happened for him lately. Really come alive the last couple of years. KJ Choi at 14 from 151.
Yeah, he'd been having a bit of a pedestrian-type day, just getting around the golf course. Got in a position with 3, 4, 5, 6 holes left and started making birdies. Beautiful golf shot there on the 14th to just a couple of feet, moving him to 8 under par.
Gary Woodland at 15 for birdie from just outside 20 feet.
A rare look at birdie on 15, but Gary Woodland starting to right the ship a little bit after some mid-round bogeys. Momentum builder right there.
Woodland and Choi shared the lead at the start of the day, as I mentioned, at 9 under. KJ at 17.
You know, when you're playing big golf courses like this, you're going to face some short pitch shots. You're going to be out positioned. You have to do exactly what he did just there. Beautiful, great little pitch, 2-footer, easy par.
Rock solid. And now Choi at 18, his third.
Right in his wheelhouse, 100 yards. After being outdriven by 66 yards, and Gary Woodland and Dustin Johnson puts it right underneath the hole. Beautiful look at birdie.
Yeah, we'll call him rock chalk and rock solid. Comfortable pairing for those guys, and still very much a factor, each and every one of them. KJ Choi, in fact, shares the lead after 54 holes, and in his career, He is a stunning 5 for 5, closing the deal when he is in that position. On the subject of holing out, we saw a lot of that from long range today. J.B. Holmes at 12.
Just perfectly played out of the rough, 50-plus yards. Hack it onto the front of the green, let the ball release. Not much you can do, hoping to get it close, but you never know. Sometimes they go in.
One of the golf boys, Ben Crane, at number 15.
Drove it in the right rough, had to punch it up underneath the tree, and there's not many birdies made on this hole. And this one, well, this is very European of him. He's just running it right up on the green. Okay, looks like pretty good, pretty good. Right in the center of the hole. I mean, what a golf shot. He will get excited, Ben Crane will.
Yes, he will. Excitable, friendly, funny, all-around good guy, and a crowd favorite wherever he goes. Always plays to them. He understands what the fans mean to the game. And as good as this shot, also a good reaction from Freddie Jacobsen.
Yeah, nice golf swing here. He's just staring at it. Same 15th hole. Fans get another treat.
Birdies and eagles on 15? Good gosh.
Oh, wait, though. It does get better. What's better than a birdie? An eagle. What's better than an eagle? Something you guys have both had. That's right. Something I'll probably never experience. Most of our viewers either. Jason Gore filling it up on 18.
After a 305-yard drive or so, 250 yards of the whole location, hits that little butter cut with a little hybrid up there, lands on the front of the green and right in the middle. Nice way to end your 9 holes and go to the front side.
Call it an albatross, call it a double eagle. We call it perfect.
Yeah, that was fun. I've never done that. That's my first one. That was fun.
California guy, went to school at Pepperdine, grew up playing a lot of junior tournaments against the likes of Tiger Woods. We talk about Ben Crane being likable. He is one of the most likable guys in all of golf, always with a smile on his face. That's the first albatross of his PGA Tour career. Look at the number of holes played. Yeah, he was due, I guess. First albatross made on the 18th hole of the South Course since 1987, David Edwards. Second albatross on the PGA Tour this season. It was Tony Finau earlier this year at the Shriners Hospitals in Vegas. And now we move on to Sentosa Club in Singapore, home to the Singapore Open on the Asian Tour, where the #1 golfer in the world, Jordan Spieth, is playing this week. Round 2 was delayed, so they came back the next day. Jordan Spieth finished it off, started round 3, and got in as much of that as he could. At the 11th hole, this was his second to the par 4.
A great iron shot, left it just below the hole. Not surprising with the way he prepares and charts golf courses that he knows exactly where to hit it.
Try to chip away at the leader a few shots ahead of him. Par putt at 18, not going to happen.
Not going to happen. A tough way to end the end of your second round with a bogey on a par 5.
Dropping 5 under in a round of 70. So now on to round 3. Here he is at the 4th hole from the bunker.
I think more surprising than anything is that he didn't make it. He and his caddy like to have the bet on how many he'll hole out, and he almost added one to it. That's not his normal caddy, that's his manager.
That's right, Michael Greller out with an injured ankle, so Jay Danzy on the bag. He's at 6 under. He did drop a shot at 5, so here he is at another par 5.
Right over top of the flag. He liked it from the moment that the golf ball left the club face. And of course, he would tap that one.
back to -6. Now it's 7 under at 15. This is a short one for par. We've seen a lot of this, David.
Yeah, he's missed a lot of them, and they haven't been necessarily right or left. We've talked about last year even. If anything, it just looks like his transition from back to forward stroke is a little quick on those.
Par 3, 17th. Oh, walk it through like Gary Player.
Got the little step through.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that shot. Wide left, and the horn would sound. Due to darkness, round 3 suspended. So Jordan Spieth marking that golf ball at number 17. You're going to watch him tonight clean up this round, move on to round 4. We have live golf coming your way at 8:30 Eastern Time. Jordan Spieth finishing round 3 on to round 4. It's Young Song of Korea leading the way by a shot, trying to win for the first time in his professional career. Right behind him, Wen Chongliang of China, a proven winner around the globe. Jordan Spieth will
resume his third round, 3 shots off of the pace. Much more to come on Golf Central, taking you to the top of the hour. 2 big hitters still a part of the story at Torrey Pines, and we will hear from both of them. Good day for Woodland, a struggle for Dustin Johnson. Hear what they have to say and much more when we come back.